All right, if you are watching this video, it's because you are in my English 11 class and it is week 4 and you missed at some point. So here we go. To start off on Monday, we have a guest speaker. By the way, I'm filming this video a week late. Normally I film these on like the beginning of the week before we have actually go through everything, but this week it was a little bit late. So on Monday we had a guest speaker come in, and if you ever miss a day when a guest speaker comes in, just talk to me about it in person because it's going to be not something that's in the slides. So just talk to me about it and we'll figure it out. And then on Tuesday and Wednesday, depending on what day you have me, we did some independent reading in class. We did an email etiquette lesson, which I'll show you in this video. And then we kind of recapped the Anne Lamott chapter that we started last week but didn't get to finish. So for email etiquette, essentially just kind of going over the basics of what the purpose of an email is. It's a lot more formal and professional than like texting, both forms of communication, but this one's more formal. So we went over the different parts of an email, which most of this is, I mean, at least at this stage of your life, common sense, you know these things. So you can pause the video and take a look at different parts. So in your slides, you should see these slides. You're going to look at each scenario. There's 3, and you are going to write an email in your slides that addresses the scenario. So it's a hypothetical situation, and you're just trying to practice the formality of writing an email based off of the notes that we looked at, the slides that I just showed you. So you'll write that here. This is the to area, this is the subject line, and then this is the body of the email. So 3 scenarios. And then we went over this chapter from Bird by Bird by Anne Lamott and talked about it in class. So there's nothing to do in the slides about it. And then on Thursday and Friday, we had some independent reading time. We did a Kahoot in class to go over the writer's workshop notes on thesis statements. And then we took more writer's workshop notes, but this time on introductions. So in this part of the video, if you missed that day, here is what you need to know. So for an intro, it's the first impression. It's going to engage the reader, provide critical background info, and present a clear thesis. It's going to be the first impression of your writing and of just everything in general. So it's really important. The 3 things that you need: hook, background information, and thesis. And in that order, it'll look like this in terms of the amount of writing per section. And then these are just a list of examples of things that you could do to hook your reader. You don't need to take notes on this slide, but these are some ideas. And then here are ways to avoid boring intros: not having a dictionary definition, avoiding boring questions. This essay will discuss or insert topic blank is a big issue in today's society, using very formulaic, generic writing language, and then kind of avoiding first person or second person. And then we looked at these examples and kind of just got an idea of different forms of intros. And then lastly, we went over tips and tricks. You need an outline, you need to write your introduction last, and then peer feedback. And then we finished the rest of class just working on any missing assignments, and I was working on finishing check-ins with you. So that is all for week 4. If you have any questions, just let me know.